See what's happening right now, brothers and sisters, and please take a grasp of everything I'm saying. A lot of us have made, especially us who don't understand the Arabic of the Qur'an, we've made the mission of our lives just to recite the Qur'an. So yes, recitation of the Qur'an in Arabic there's a lot of reward in it, and it's really needed, and it's necessary, and it's something which Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam did, and he taught his Sahaba to do as well. And the Qur'an said, "Yatlu alayhim ayatihi." The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself recited to the Sahaba recited back to him, and there was a whole process of having what they call the hilaq in the masjid. These are small circles in the masjid mentioned in Sahih Muslim. They used to sit together and they used to recite the Qur'an, learn the tajweed of the Qur'an, learn how to recite the Qur'an. This is now Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam starting the first madrasa in Medina Munawwara. Before that in Makkah al-Mukarramah, he had a madrasa in Makkah, then now in Medina Munawwara, where now freely in Masjid al-Nabawi, he's got people who are now sitting in circles, and he's made certain Sahaba teachers of other Sahaba, subhanallah. He's got a whole system running of teachers and students of the Qur'an, and they're reciting to one another. But that's only just the beginning. Most of us have stopped there. Most of us think that, okay, our attachment to the Qur'an just needs to be about recitation. It's not just about recitation. It's also another whole part of our attitude towards the Qur'an, which is what? Which is, what about the message of the Qur'an? What about understanding the Qur'an? What about even understanding it in the English language, in the Urdu language, in the Bengali language, in any language that you can find a translation of? What about understanding it? And then there's another part of it, which is even greater than recitation and now knowing the meaning, some meanings of the Qur'an, which is what? What about my action of the Qur'an? The Qur'an told me certain things are halal. Have I actually regarded them as halal? The Qur'an said, don't do this. Did I stop? The Qur'an told me, make sure in your family life do this, make sure in your transactions do this, make sure you behave like this, make sure in your family life you do this, make sure in your household you like this, make sure you like this with your parents, with your children, with people, with your dealings, with your wealth, with politics on a greater level. The Qur'an has taught us so much.